Okay, so this is what was on my heart today. And let me introduce myself first. Hello, everyone. I'm Shamira Smith, owner of Beauty in the Mirror, LLC. I am also a life coach. And this is what was on my heart today. A clear message. Let's go. Let's go. Or we can even say, let's go and let God. Sometimes we're holding on to things in life that is hurting us. And it's almost like, no, it is like actually, holding on to a knife. Imagine yourself squeezing a knife. And imagine the harder you squeeze that knife, the more you're cutting yourself, the more you're hurting yourself. So you holding on to that knife is no benefit to you. But the minute you let that knife go, you can release the pain for one. And if for two, you can begin to heal. You can begin to heal. You can't heal as long as you're holding on to it. You can't heal as long as you're holding on to the past. You can't heal as long as you're holding on to trauma. You can't heal as long as you're holding on to loss. You can't heal as long as you're holding on to pain. Somebody may have walked out on you. Somebody may have left you. Someone may have abandoned you. Someone may have made you feel less than. Somebody may have made you feel rejected. All those things. But by us holding on to them, what is it going to do? It's going to continue to hold us back. It's going to continue to hold us back from our breakthrough. It's going to hold us back from our purpose or our trajectory, what we have for us. Because sometimes, or a lot of times, especially when someone walks out on you, and let's say, for example, you're a solid person. You're solid. You're loyal. You don't walk out on people. You're a rider. You ride or die. Like I'm riding this out with you to the end. And then that person decides they walk out on you. They gave up on you. You would have never gave up on them, but they gave up on you. So part of shifting the mindset is you're going to have to, instead of holding on to that, you're going to have to say, you know what? I didn't leave them. I didn't make that choice. They made that choice to walk out. So if they made that choice to walk out, then maybe, and this is easier said than done, but maybe it was meant for that person to walk out of your life, because God knows, and you know, you wouldn't have been strong enough to leave them. You wouldn't have been able to do it because that's not in you. But that wasn't in you. That's not what you wanted to do. But sometimes God will make it a way where people will leave you because you cannot leave them. And if God allows them to leave you, it's for a reason and it's for a purpose, because God is not going to remove anything or anyone from your life without replacing it. And that's a part of the mindset change, changing the trajectory. You can look at it like, oh, this person left, and you can have a negative snowball effect behind it. Oh, this person left. I'm so sad. I'm so miserable. I'm so lonely. I'm so this. Oh, and I can't have this now because this person's not around. Or I can't do this because this person's not around. That's the negative side of it. But if you look at it from a positive point of view, okay, this person left. This person's not here anymore. Or this person decided to reject me. Instead of me holding on to the pain of it, I'm going to grow from this. I'm going to boss up from this. I'm going to focus on myself, my self-worth, my self-growth. I'm not going to walk in rejection. I'm not going to walk in loneliness. I'm not going to walk in lack. Whether they're here or not, I still have my life. I'm still a living, breathing person with a purpose. So even if someone walks out of your life, that doesn't stop your purpose. Because clearly if they walked out, they wasn't part of your purpose. So that doesn't stop who you are, and that does not stop what God has for you and wants to continue to do in your life. So like I said, it's easier said than done because things hurt. But if you look at it from a positive mindset and say, you know what? They walked out, they made their choice. I can't control nobody. I can't control the choices that someone else makes, but I can control my choices for my life and create how I want my life to look, my new normal, so to speak. Okay, they're not there. Okay, so now whatever you used to do with them, God will bring more people along to do with you, or you'll just do things in a different way, and then you'll just embrace life as it flows. And that's what we have to get into, and that's what we have to learn. We're constantly in the flow of life. We're constantly evolving. We're constantly changing. We're constantly growing. We're not staying the same, or we definitely shouldn't be staying the same. We're constantly evolving. So as we evolve, God will send the people in your life that he wants you to continue to evolve with. And the ones that he doesn't want you to continue to evolve with, if you're not strong enough to let them go, he'll slide them right on out your way. And as long as you embrace the new normal, and as long as you do the self-work, you do the self-healing, you pour into self-love, you find your purpose, you find what you're supposed to be doing outside of that person, it will actually turn out to be a blessing. Because that person's absence, that one person's absence, could bring along so many more people that's beneficial to you, your life, your purpose, your mission. So many people that will pour into you, so many people that will support you, so many people that would love you. So don't just focus on just that one person. That's one person. And God is a restorer. And God say, I will restore you tenfold, hundredfold, millionfold. So that for that one person who walked out, God is sending you about 10 more. Or however many he feels he needs to send to help you and push you along on your journey, embrace you, love you, honor you, respect you, help you. So if you don't look at it from the aspect of a lack or a loss, but you look at it as an aspect of something that had to happen, and all things, God says all things work out for the good of those who love him. And God says all things work out for our good. So God is saying everything that I'm doing, even though it doesn't make sense to you, because I know best, you don't. Everything that I'm doing, if it's meant to work out for your good, then you have to trust me, trust my plan, trust what I have for you. Don't hold on to the knife that's cutting you. Let it go. Like I said, I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, I am living proof that it can be done and it has to be done. And I'm living proof that on the other side of that pain, and the other side of that rejection, the other side of that abandonment, there's so many blessings. God has sent so many amazing people in my life to love me, to respect me, to help me with purpose, to continue to guide me, pour into me, show me how to continue to pour into myself. And that's one of the biggest keys, even outside of the people, yourself. Once you learn how to pour into self, and once you learn how to love self, and you understand that literally everything you need is right here. God first, of course, but everything you need is right here. And you learn how to pull from that. It's amazing. It's life-changing. Life-changing. So love you first. Pour into you first. Embrace you first. And just embrace the journey. And I promise, on that journey, God will send so much amazement, so much blessings, so much love. Literally everything that you need. So yes, I just wanted to leave you with that word of encouragement on today. Trust God and let go. And just see what's on the other side. Just trust it and see. Okay, so that was my message, and I want you to be blessed. Take care of your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, and be awesome. Become everything that God sees you as, because he sees you amazing. And thank you for watching, and